What a big win for the Utah Jazz. Live, TNT. There's no avoiding it. This Jazz team is dominant. It's the Hoops Nerd postgame show. What a monster win. I got staring at my logo. I'm hyped. I'm pumped. The Jazz are legit. They are good. They are dominating everyone. And it doesn't matter what Shaquille O'Neal says. This Utah Jazz team is legit. Before we talk about the Jazz, let's talk about the Boston Celtics. They look pretty good tonight. I know it's like the fifth game of a long road trip for them. They've got to be tired. Their legs got to be, not with them very much. But tonight they still looked really good. Jaylen Brown has turned into, he might be the most improved player. I already really liked him last year. He's one of those guys that, everyone out there would love him because he fits on every single NBA team. He's a starter on every NBA team out there, and he helps every NBA team win, whoever he's with. So that's a great player that the Celtics have. He's phenomenal, and his shot was just falling. The Celtics came out hot this game behind Jaylen Brown, who scored, I think, 20 points in the first half. And then Jayson Tatum, it was the second half, it was Jayson Tatum. And I think, the shame for the Boston Celtics is that Kemba hasn't really been what they needed to be. And, a lot of that is because of the injuries. But you know what? And I lived in North Carolina for a little while. I'm going to tell you, I've never been a huge Kemba Walker fan. And I know they had all the problems with Kyrie and stuff. But Kyrie to Kemba is a giant step back. And so, it's too bad they don't have like a dominant guy, like a Mike Conley that can hit shots and also set these guys up, so they don't have to be so much playmakers as they are just do what they do and score the ball. Daniel Theis had a nice game tonight. Theis, I never know how to say it, but he was like 5 for 6 from 3. When he fouled out, that actually hurt the Celtics a lot because of his shooting. He was spreading the floor, and with him spreading the floor, hitting those corner threes, it was making it difficult for Utah. Derek Favors struggled tonight. He struggled. And Daniel Theis was part of it because, Favors couldn't go out, and Favors was also getting bullied inside. Theis was just a monster tonight. Key Smith. Are we going to start it tonight, Key? Key Smith, $2. My virginity is hyped. 60 W's is looking realistic. It is, actually, and in a shortened season 2, my man, Key Smith, my dude, looking very good for you. But anyways, the Boston Celtics, they're a solid team, but I feel like they're missing that punch, and they need it from Kemba Walker, and I just don't know if they're ever going to get it. They really, it's rough. You're looking at Gordon Hayward. In Charlotte, and I just don't know if that was ever going to fit the way Boston fans thought it would. Gordon Hayward does better when the ball's in his hands and he's running pick and rolls and the show's all around him. It's not a surprise that he goes to Utah. That's how it was. Goes to Boston, he's like the fourth option. Goes to Charlotte, now he's like the main option next to LaMelo. He's doing great. So that sucked for Boston fans. And then you also lose Al Horford, who I think is a better player than both their centers. Sometimes, guess what? It's okay to overpay. Having trade exceptions doesn't win you anything. Not overpaying makes you feel good on like Bleacher Report and Kevin O'Connor's Ringer articles. But what's better than looking good on those articles? Winning games because you have Al Horford, who's making the Thunder look really good right now. What's better than, it sucks like when online they all make fun of you for re-signing Rudy Gobert for close to Supermax. But guess what? Now you have Rudy Gobert and you're winning games, and the Jazz are going to go to the freaking Western Conference Finals and maybe the championship, baby! Yeah! It's coming. It's coming. Now, Utah Jazz dominated on TNT. Donovan Mitchell, the last 2 games on TNT, 36 points. Tonight he had 9 assists. He had like 6 the game before. 4 rebounds, set them up at all times, and hit the dagger at the end of the game to just put an exclamation point on what his message is to Shaq. That Donovan Mitchell is legit. He is prime D Wade on this Jazz team. Anyone who's questioning the Jazz, go watch this game. This was minus Mike Conley, with Rudy Gobert playing at Hall of Fame Mutombo level. Baby, yes! And he can catch the ball and dunk it. This team is legit. This team is legit, and they are coming for you, Lakers. Guess what? You can't guard 4 guys on the perimeter shooting 40% from 3 with Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley penetrating and getting them the ball. You can't. Good luck. You got a 2-man game with 2 top 5 players. But guess what? After that, Every single player on the Jazz is the next man up and the next best player. And good luck stopping the three-point shooting. Congrats for having Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Congrats for having a bald thumb in what's his name, headband wannabe Joe Ingles. You can't beat what's his name? I forgot. The Lakers are going to struggle with the Utah Jazz. Let's find out just what happens. Tonight was without Mike Conley. It was without Mike Conley. And the Jazz put up one of the best offensive ratings in the league. Key Smith, $2. You're the man tonight, Key. We got to get Chuck Kenny back. Owens Wade sucks. That's not true. That's not true. Dwayne Wade was really good. But I like you, Key. I like you, my man. But anyways, this team is legit. They are coming out and they are just scoring at a high level. And you have other guys on the tertiary that like elite role players. Alex Caruso, you're right. The thumb with a headband. Alex Caruso, thank you. But yeah, guess what? Their way to stop the Jazz is Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso is the answer to stop the Jazz. Guess what? Alex Caruso struggled against Torrey Craig. I got to sneeze. You think he's going to struggle with Bojan Bogdanovic? Probably. You think he's going to have hard time covering Joe Ingles, Bojan Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, Jordan Clarkson, all of them? He's going to struggle. This Jazz team scores on anybody. This is a top 8 defense in the Boston Celtics. And the Jazz put up numbers like crazy. They didn't even shoot the ball that well. The first half, they didn't even shoot the ball. It was bad. And they still scored on them at will. This was without Mike Conley. Imagine having Mike Conley on the floor for this game. It's not even close. Good luck. Good luck. Guess what? It's like Rorschach, baby. It's Rorschach time. Because guess what? You're not stuck with the Lakers. The Lakers are stuck with us. You've got to deal with the Utah Jazz. Not the other way around. Not the other way around. Good luck. This man right here is coming for you. Look at those eyes. Look at that. And guess what? He's going to bring the fire on defense in the playoffs. You think the Jazz are worried about the playoffs? You should be worried about the Jazz in the playoffs. Because what about when this team takes it up to another level defensively? Good luck. Good luck. It's going to be a different team as well. You think the Jazz are peaking right now? Go ahead, Hardward Paroxysm. Go ahead, HP. All the haters. Go ahead. Bet against them. This team is playing its best ball right now. The last time they lost during this 15 out of 16 game win streak, whatever you want to call it, the Nuggets had to shoot 15 from 17 from 3 in the first half just to beat them. Just to beat them. And you got Anthony Davis with Achilles tendonitis. Good luck with that. Good luck. This Jazz team is coming for you. They're coming for you. And if you want to doubt them, go ahead. But this team shoots more threes than anyone in the league. They make more threes than anyone in the league. And they keep everyone else from shooting them. Good luck. Guys, that's all I got to say tonight. Just a big shout out to everyone else on the team. Joe Ingles, Monster Night. Jordan Clarkson coming in and just getting buckets when you need them. Royce O'Neal probably could do a little better with his shooting the ball when you have an open shot, Royce. You've got to do it. Got to shoot the ball, Royce. Otherwise, really nice night. Also, Miaoni played really good in the first half, and for some reason, Quinn didn't play him in the second. And George kind of struggled tonight, so I don't understand that. I don't understand. But nice night, and then Bojan Bogdanovic, baby. That corner three is just there. Tonight, Bojan Bogdanovic, he was only 2 for 7, but it felt like he was just a monster. He spreads that floor. 6 for 12. Bojan was hitting those step-back mid-range twos. Those are playoff shots. So good luck when Bojan's hitting two with 2 big Bojan dunks in your face. It's great. Key Smith, another donation. Thank you, Key. Lakers struggle with OKC and Detroit. Yeah. Exactly, because Anthony Davis had ACL tendonitis or Achilles tendonitis. You think that Achilles going to get a little sore against Rudy Gobert? Yes. Yes, it is. And guess what? Utah hasn't even put out their best defensive lineup yet. They can play Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert and then have Juwan Morgan rotate in. And you have 3 40+% shooters surrounding it. Good luck. Good luck. Guys, like and subscribe to the channel. I have had no chance to look at this because I'm losing my mind. But guys, like and subscribe to the channel. The The thing is growing. The channel's growing. The Jazz are great. Everyone cheer. Have a good night. Go rewatch this game and just enjoy every second of it. Every second. Just savor it like a delicious hamburger. Guys, that's all I got to say. Make sure you hit the bell, like, and subscribe. Join the channel.